kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
No, I won't let me do that.
You have to go to my name, bro.
Yeah. I'm trying to get that to watch the broadcast, but it won't let me.
Yeah.
No, you know what? Go to your there you. No, they got me connected to host. No, just hit on your broadcast. Invite me to the broadcast.
Let me see. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
You got it?
Yeah, I'm watching. It's loading up right now. Yeah.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
He'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
And 6.
Jackson from the shotgun. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore.
46-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Sacked.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Back deep, a Baltimore native, Tavon Austin. This is taken around the 12. Well, that one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
6-yard line.
Steelers will bring their own 26. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. Past the 20, 10, and oh so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Green Bay taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers
I'm talking, bro.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
I did, bro.
Because he's turning into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
To kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Yeah, nigga. Told you.
Take it at the 15, a short kick.
Come here.
The lane
Come here.
opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be
Folded
a loss
like
of a
a
couple
lawn
on
chair.
the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
And 6.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Oh, I left
And he
him
will
open.
find his man on the end route, complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play.
Interception this time, though. Shit, me. You're gonna learn today.
On 1st and 10.
Oh,
it's
I
down.
had that. Come here, little nigga.
They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 36, Jackson. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from the 20. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Shit should have go out of bounds.
Oh, the Ravens say they have it. They do have it. The first quarter onside kick recovered. We like these, though. They keep us on our toes up here in the booth.
No doubt about that. You know that file that we tend to keep that says traditional, conventional? Those get torn up in a big way on that one, didn't they?
Absolutely. Yeah, but hey, it works.
Yeah, he did.
On first down, Dobbins. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield, be able to get him in the 2nd round? That's what I call a steal.
Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Brought down back at the 32.
Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the return will stop right around the 25. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
Don't worry about that. Yeah. You worrying about the wrong thing. You won't get something.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Jones. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
He was
a quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll move the chains.
And a Packer first down.
You lucky.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 44-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Packers.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
I threw it too early.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 3rd down, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
All right, let me stop playing with you, man. Go ahead and put you to bed.
Yeah, you rushed that one.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rodgers. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Pernell McPhee always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. On play action, now Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 2nd down now, It's Jones. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. Throwing is Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll run it with Jones. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a first down.
First down.
They'll run it with Jones. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
5-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
The Packers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Rodgers going to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Don't let me score a touchdown.
Now Jones. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
The ball carrier.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier. Was bidding for a second. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Here's Jones. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
It's on you.
So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. And the 13-year man puts it through.
From this point on, you don't score nothing,
so
bro.
They get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It's like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-point drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
At their own 30-yard line.
You don't score nothing else from here on out, man.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Right back to Dobbins on first. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
The ball carrier.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 5.
Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10. Here comes Dobbins on the toss right. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Go for it. Put me in a good position.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. From the gun, Jackson.
Put me in a good position.
3rd time, Jackson going to
Get
be
off me, little
intercepted.
nigga. Ah, stuck out of bounds.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 22. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
I forgot how to get up out that shit.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
the stop. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Man, I know y'all niggas still ain't playing.
So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
Fuck out of y'all niggas.
Again, Jackson. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw.
Zay, where your ass at?
Oh,
that nigga
seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working
Guess
in sync.
who's coming to dinner? Not the dreadlocks.
Throwing on 3rd and long.
Lord.
Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Adrian Amos with a pick.
I don't know nothing, man.
Pass intercepted by the Packers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Oh, y'all niggas on Madden?
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Real, what's what y'all playing?
Yeah.
So after the
AppleJack,
it's
niggas.
Rodgers. And he's going to take
I
it
ain't
in.
gonna
Touchdown, Packers.
I don't even play it, man.
Robert Tonyan. Final seconds of the
Oh,
first
you thought we was
half.
going H1?
Packers are able to stretch
Yeah,
that lead
y'all
further.
beat the fuck out of me, man. You know why I don't play Madden no more?
Why?
Right.
Yeah, able
In
to
like
extend that lead, and you always
2008,
say that
I was in
can
a
change the
tournament,
complexion of half number 2.
and the nigga who won it, it was me and him in the semifinals. And guess how I lost this bitch, bro?
On the fumble?
Nah, man, 0 on the clock. I had a pass. I had a pass in the defense, and they gave him a play.
Wow. And then he went down there and kicked the field goal on you to win the game.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I ain't never played bad again. Strictly Call of Duty.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock
played
where it's
2K
at,
though. I got
we're just going to
2K.
see a knee and that's it.
And I think in this situation,
Interception.
that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Yeah, I'm finna pick off everything you fucking throw in the air, boy.
Well, when I used to play Madden, they had that double click the R2 and you do the right juke. Yeah, you got that still?
That's it for the first half.
They don't even got that no more, huh?
Nah. Everything's switched up.
Halftime over. We are are
was a
ready
long
for
time ago.
quarter
Wow.
number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm
Bitch,
ready
I
to
was
go on.
juking the fuck
But
out of
how about
everybody
this
on
line
the
out of
field.
the
You
locker
got me
room?
once the first time.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick.
Yeah, right.
They've
They
got
ain't
the
even
lead
go
as
10
well
yards.
as we are underway in the third quarter.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel
What you
right,
say,
does
Slum
it?
Dog?
Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Our boy Israel just left. That nigga been on since about 3 with y'all boy too.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
I used to play that FIFA shit
Again, it's
too. I gotta get back on my FIFA.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
Ah,
And it's
man.
3rd down.
Now it's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, right.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And, Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together here, it'd go a long way toward getting them back in this football game.
And if you're looking at a checklist of things that they need to do in the second half, job number 1 was getting a stop, wasn't it? So, big check right there. Now they want to see if their offense can build on that momentum.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Jackson.
Yeah, right. Pick 6.
And my goodness, another interception. Kevin King with a pick. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions.
No, I want you to ask me. I want you to say, hey, Mr. Real, can I throw the ball?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Brings
Well,
up
no,
2nd and 2.
Man, I've been passing the ball on
2
you, man.
yards on 2nd down.
Yeah, I do.
They'll go again to Jones. And he's
Yeah,
going
I
to be
do.
down close to a 1st down at the Ravens' 40-yard line.
Better look at them stats at halftime.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Now Rodgers on the bootleg. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
You can't help it.
Throwing again. Rodgers. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Smack you up. Smack
Now a
you
first down
down.
carry by Jones.
Come on, man.
Derek Wolfe there on the tackle. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Jones.
Oh,
He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain.
straight horse's
Bring up
ass.
the 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Man was on the block.
To throw, it's Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first. And from down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
3rd down.
Oh, yeah.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. He's got the lane, and there he goes. The 40, 20, 10, and he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown. That's tough there, starting to mount a good drive. Quarterback lets his guard down for just a moment, and it's going to bite him.
And I was just about to remark how controlled the game they were here in this 3rd quarter, but that return for 6 points, we now have a game again.
You said what? I'm mad? Nah, I ain't mad, bro.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. After the interception, here's Jackson. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Ain't gonna be no next time.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick-6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you.
I can't run because of my fucking controller,
what you're
bro.
supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
I'm telling you.
And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job
some
staying in their
fucked up
proper places
controllers.
and not allowing any lanes to open up.
looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Ravens, they'll take over
at their own 28-yard line.
Let me look for a second.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 20.
What we call our defense an uh-oh.
All right, now let's go.
That is against Lamar Jackson. When you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is,
I borrowed my son's controller. He got a brand new one for Christmas.
Get him on the ground, and guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. This is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12. At the Packers.
They'll go again with Dobbins. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backwards. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in.
No, the running game going to come. Just chill. You're going to be in the nickel. I got you. They're going to play right there.
2nd and 15. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Come on, break.
Intercepted a 3rd time.
This nigga here.
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
Yes, Peters. Rodgers pass intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all
incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead there to make the grab, and the Ravens have taken the lead.
The Ravens will...
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Packers 17. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're looking to turn things around here. They've been shut down in this third quarter, and that was after a good first half offensively.
And you wonder where it all goes, and it feels like it goes away fast because it takes some time to build up good momentum, great play calling, excellent execution, and then like a blink of an eye, you're losing the game. How do you get back there again? I'm sure they've talked about it, and they've got a plan. Now can they put it into practice?
The lead gone, now the search to find it again. On first down, Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A nice run there by Jones on first down as he'll